So you're told that x to the power of 0 equals 1, but why is that? Well, I'm going to show you two explanations as to why this works. If, for instance, I wrote out x cubed equals x squared multiplied by x1, we know this is true because x cubed is the previous power x squared multiplied by another power of x. So for x to the power of 4, it'll be x to the power of 3 multiplied by another x to the power of 1. So this stays the same each time. If we go upwards, so we'll have x squared equals, well, the previous one, which is x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 1. We know that's true. Go up one more, we'll have x to the power of 1 equals x to the power of 0 multiplied by x to the power of 1. So just to highlight, we've multiplied the previous one each time by x to the power of 1. Now just having a focus at this one here, this says that x to the power of 1 equals x to the power of 0 multiplied by x to the power of 1. So we've got x to the power of 1 and x to the power of 1. We know that x to the power of 1 equals x to the power of 1. These two must equal each other. But there's only one number we can multiply to x to the power of 1 in order for this to be true. We must have x to the power of 1 equals 1 multiplied by x to the power of 1. Therefore, looking at this x0 must equal 1 in order for this to be true. So therefore, x to the power of 0 must equal 1. Another way to look at this, using this same equation here, is if we just rearrange a bit. If I rewrite it first, so we've got x to the power of 1 equals x0 multiplied by x1. Divide both sides by x to the power of 1. So we're left with x to the power of 1 over x to the power of 1 equals x to the power of 0. Well, x to the power of 1 over x to the power of 1 equals 1. So 1 equals x to the power of 0. So that's one way we can look at it. The other way we can view it as, to work it out, is if we say actually, we know that x to the power of 1 is x to the power of 0 times x to the power of 1. Let's go back one. So we've got x to the power of 0 equals x to the power of minus 1 multiplied by x to the power of 1. So we've still got this same element here, the x to the power of 1, but what I'm going to do is just rewrite this part slightly. So x to the power of minus 1 is the same as saying 1 over x to the power of 1. And then we're going to multiply by x to the power of 1. We can then simplify that to say x to the power of 1 over x to the power of 1, and x0 equals this. And we know any number divided by the same number equals 1. So x to the power of 0 equals 1. I hope that helped you realise why x to the power of 0 equals 1. Other than that, like this video, subscribe to the channel, support me by buying me a coffee. For now though, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.